makes memories and stores it in long-term memory, activates something you can connect. When you see this, you make those connections, and it will be very hard to forget when you are here and it's about Ladakh. Even when I would have said, imagine Kashmir or Himalaya or Aravalli, remove the greenery, it would have activated that memory making. It would have activated the frontal cortex, the prefrontal, to make your own decisions, judgment, use your rationale to classify the information and then store it. It would have helped us, right? That's how context helps. Actually, context use multiple parts of the brain, or you could say multiple sense organs. When you are in Ladakh, all your sense organs are connected with you. Not just ears to a lecture, but eyes, which would have been the case if I showed any photograph also to you there, but never done with the smell and the touch and the feel, and so it connects. It's like the glue that sticks new learning to your memory. Learning may happen, that's half the process. Then it has to stay in your memory and be available, retrievable and applicable, so that otherwise why learn? You can learn like a TV serial and then you forget. That's fine with a TV serial, but what we try to teach should be retrievable and should be possible to apply in life in another setting. For that to happen, it has to have that glue which sticks it. And it activates your amygdala with emotions. When you are here, somebody said the hospitality was wonderful, somebody makes a friend, somebody is in awe, some scary moments, those activate those parts of the brain and really put that cement. And now it's stuck with a glue that's hard to come out. 15 years from early childhood till teenage, they at least do 15 years of English. And yet, most children coming out of these schools with 15 years of English training, Shiva, how are you comes out as who are you? Cheeks go red, legs tremble. Very strange, very strange. Does it take that long for such stammering, stuttering, shivering? Why? On the other hand, a baby that was born last year, or 1.5 years, 2 years, speaks better than this 15-year educated person. Okay, it may not be English. That child speaks a language as complex or even more than this language that you are trying to teach. Isn't it strange? If that child had just a different geography and been in England, after 1.5 years, an English child would have spoken fluently what?
English.
English, of course. But this child in Jodhpur speaks Marwari. The child did wonderful. Whatever language it picked up, speaks fluently, confidently, doesn't shiver like you, your child. Why can't we learn English in this country? After 15 years of English, some do better in some of your schools. But still, they don't do as good as a British 5-year-old. The problem is context. We don't have the context of English in our country. We don't wake up and speak that language. We are not compelled. It's not our need. It's just the school's need. They learn whatever context they are in very fast. So, the language that doesn't have a context takes 15 years and they still don't. The language that has context, 2 years and they are fluent. Why we can't learn English in Indian context? 2 reasons. One is because there is no context at home. That's bad enough. There's no context at home, in the neighborhood, nowhere except in your classroom. How can? Bring an English person here, they won't. Or here, they won't learn English. An English twins, one left in England, the other brought here, the two will be very different. Not because they are different, but one has still the context, the other is brought. They will pick up Marwari. And Marwari speaking fluent English child you will get. Not only they don't have the context, they have something else which is totally destructive, explosive. And that is fear and shame and judgment associated. judgment associated. If I don't speak it right, I'll be judged as this or poor or backward or village bumpkin, all such things. And if I speak well, I'll be judged as this and that. That khinchatani makes your brain lose all its function.